Today we're making high protein, delicious, guilt-free spring rolls you can eat any day of the week. Here's how to make it. First, get yourself some fresh ginger and remove the skin. I tend to use both a knife and peeler to do the job here. Once peeled, chop it up and add it to a food processor if you have one. If not, finely mince it. And the same situation for the garlic. Here I've got some peeled garlic bulbs also going in the food processor. Next, peel some carrots, chop them up and add these to the food processor as well. Now we're going to add some mushrooms to the party. I've got chestnut mushrooms and oyster, but you can use whatever's available to you. And you probably guessed what we're going to do with these. Again, yes, they are also going in the food processor. And lastly, some cabbage. Here I've got some pointed or heart cabbage, but any cabbage will do, white, green, or even red. Make sure to first remove the core as it's quite bitter and tough, and then chop up the rest and add it once again to the food processor. Now the lid goes on and I've made a complete rookie error here and I filled it up to the brim. Food processors don't really tend to work when you fill them up to max capacity, so instead I'm going to decant it and feed it into the food processor bit by bit. So blitz these up and decant into a separate bowl. This is a gorgeous veg filling for anything Asian, dumplings, spring rolls, wontons, anything you like. Blitz up the rest and you can see if you had to chop it, it probably took quite some time. Next, in a wok or hot pan, add some neutral oil such as sunflower or veg, and then we're just going in with some pork mince. Lean or fatty, it doesn't matter. Cook it, then in with a heaped teaspoon of ground white pepper, a heaped tablespoon of brown sugar, and keep frying and mixing this about as you go. Then in with some light soy sauce, a heaped tablespoon of both smoked paprika and garlic powder. Fry this for about 5 minutes on high heat, and once golden brown and caramelized, just decant it into a bowl. Next, back into the wok or pan with some more oil, and then your veg bits go in. Again, we just want to sweat these off, cook these down, and make them soft and delicious for our spring rolls. Once these are almost completely cooked, add some chopped fresh coriander, a touch more oil to get it nice and crispy, and then just spoon this out back into the bowl. You shouldn't need to add any seasoning because the pork will be very salty from the soy, and you normally tend to dip spring rolls into soy as well, so absolutely no worries there. Mix this all up so it's all fully incorporated, and then you want to put together your spring rolls station. Here I've got one plate with Vietnamese rice paper wraps, one shallow dish with cold or room temperature water, and a plate to make your spring rolls on. And before you get started, make sure you also have your air fryer basket to hand and that it's brushed with a nice bit of oil. So here we go. Take one of your rice paper wraps and dip it into the water. After about 15-20 seconds, it will start to soften, so pull it out at that point and lay it onto the plate. Next, spoon some of the mixture onto the dampened wrap, and you can see I'm doing it just a bit off center here, which is going to make it that much easier to roll. So fold it over and tuck it under itself. Just do this the once, and then flatten and tuck in the sides. From here, you just roll the full thing up and then place it into the air fryer basket. And now it's just a case of working your way through the lot. You don't want to do all of them really, and it depends on how big your air fryer basket is, but these really can't be stacked in the air fryer. Well, they can, but they're going to glue themselves to each other and be pretty impossible to pull apart. So if you do want those beautiful individual spring rolls, make sure not to stack them and leave a little bit of breathing room between them. Once done, brush them with some oil, sprinkle over a few white sesame seeds, so all you'll need is 10 minutes at 200 degrees. Whilst they're cooking, you can put together a dipping sauce. Here's one that I like to throw together. It's simply agave, soy sauce, cider or rice vinegar, and a splash of fish sauce. Mix this up and this will be a lovely salty sweet dip to accompany your spring rolls. So here they are. I've just taken them out of the air fryer, and they may not look as uniform or pretty as conventional spring rolls, but you know what? I actually think I prefer these. They're a bit softer, they are so much lighter, obviously a ton healthier and equally as delicious. Still super crispy, but softened inside from the dampened rice wraps, which is actually a really nice touch. It's kind of got that gummy-like texture that you'd get from rice noodles in a pad thai. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed and sub to the channel for more like this.